What is going on, guys? MJ2005 Gundam here, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the P-Bandai high-grade Gundam TR-1 Hazel Owsla gigantic arm unit from Advance of Zeta, the Flag of Titans. An experiment result thanks to the mad scientists of the Titans basically slapping on huge arms onto the Hazel Owsla because why not? Now, since this is a combination of the Advanced Hazel, the Hrairoo, Hrairoo 2, and Primrose, I will only be covering the different contents this kit provides, so for more details on the first three, the old reviews still hold up information-wise. As for the Primrose, expect a Redux review after I got through the huge list of kits on my backlog. I'm not proud of that review myself, nor should I be entitled to any praise for that video. Now, Big Bunny equals Big Burrow, and within that burrow you find yourself with 24 runners, a small sticker sheet, a large-ish decal sheet, with a quarter of the latter being used to print the name, and a sprueless stand. And among the runners, only 3 of them are new to this package for the gigantic arms. As such, the build and points of caution remain identical to the kits that this package takes from. As for the gigantic arms, the omission of the transformation mechanic plus the simple construction makes them easy to assemble, with seam lines and nut marks being a non-issue. While adding not that much to the overall build experience, the arms are fresh to experience on their own. Regarding the aesthetics, there is not too much to cover. The model kit is a good representation of the gigantic arms Hazel Owsla, with the usual blemishes like the seam line on the arm that you need to clean up. Only the stickers for the eyes and green sensors are provided, which is good and all, but it baffles me as to why they didn't modify the sticker sheet to provide the ones for the Primrose mesopods. As for differences, well, the cockpit hatch is in a grey instead of a red, and the top piece of the Hrairoo backpack is swapped out for a new static version to improve stability. But it's those big arms that are the real party piece. Not only are they way more detailed compared to the original high-grade Psycho Gundams, everything you see is made with plastic. Even the yellow vents and the pipe details, which is a great effort on Bandai's part and definitely deserving of being called an upgrade. An upgrade, albeit non-transformable, that can be used on the original Psycho Gundam if you want to modernize its arms. It's also worth mentioning that the gigantic arm backpack spans 20 cm from cannon to cannon, but hey, at least you can give some good bro hugs to kids you put next to the Hazel. Aw, how wholesome. The only things to note about articulation are for the gigantic arms. On top of the standard arm rotation, independent shoulder armor that facilitates the perpendicular arm raise, bicep rotation, and the individual finger movement, the elbow bend has been improved to provide a near 180 bend, and the wrists are on a gigantic ball joint instead of the transformable joints of the original Psycho Gundam. Though handling wise, due to the weight of the arms, it's nigh on impossible to get the Hazel to stand either without back issues or completely toppling over, which necessitates the use of the included action base with the Hrairoo adapter to support it from the back. Apart from that, the core of the Hazel is the same, though now it can be as supportive, assertive, or outright obscene as you want, thanks to the individual fingers of the big arms. Apart from the huge assortment of hands from the Hazel and Primrose kits, the beam saber with the included beam, the long blade rifle, the subarms on the skirts, and the Primrose cannons, there's not much else in terms of weapons other than the mecha particle cannons on the tips of the big fingers. Still, more firepower is what I can respect. But if that doesn't fit your tastes, grab a few shield boosters to replace the Primrose cannons, thicken up the shoulder pegs of the big arms with masking tape, and attach them to the Gaplant TR-5 Hrairoo to assemble its gigantic arm form from Reboot. While it fits surprisingly well aesthetically, those poor shoulders will make the entire kit unwieldy and hard to pose. God, have they suffered a lot. For leftovers, there is a whole mountain of them. Like, the instructions have more crosses than the number of rabbits from Autoship down. So let's get through them kit by kit. Starting off with the Advanced Hazel parts, we do get enough parts apart from the normal shield booster to build a white Advanced Hazel in combination with the Primrose backpack frame parts. Although you do need to swap a waist polycap onto the normal torso, as the one for this kit is used by the Primrose. But you can expand the arsenal even further using the shield and the enhanced shield booster. As for the Hrairoo parts, you have everything but the chest panels and everything that is blue for a full Hrairoo unit. You do get a full set of adapters though, which is nice if only you have something to use them on. As for the Primrose, you get an extra set of everything white, as well as thrusters and arm parts for your own use. You can build a complete Primrose out of this junk though, if you undock the one on the Hazel's chest that is, while the other parts you can use for your own purposes. As for the Hrairoo 2, don't even get me started. No person alive needs 7 bloody sets of these adapters. I don't even think the TR-6 has as many forms to necessitate the number of adapters I have from all the Hrairoo 2s I've collected over the years. For what it's worth, I would actually recommend the high-grade gigantic arms Hazel Owsla. I will say this though, it's not the most posable kit in the world, nor is it an easy kit to get a pose out of. Not to mention that the leftovers constitute half of what you pay for this kit. So on paper, it's better to spend the 6,200 yen on a kit that is more worth the price, 4 to 5 high-grade kits or a higher-end master grade perhaps. However, for those Advanced of Zeta fans who want a gigantic arms Hazel Owsla, this is a great set with everything in one place for what is essentially half the price of if you were to buy the separate kits for the parts, and the paint you need for them. On top of that, the gigantic arms that are in the kit are updated for 2022, so all the limitations of the 2004 engineering and the transformation gimmick are gone, which adds to the fun for this particular situation. Even though it's not the conventional kit I'd recommend to builders, it's definitely worth a purchase if you want this Frankenstein's monster that is created for the sake of being created. And that's all for me. Thank you for watching, drop a like and comment if you did enjoy the video, subscribe for more content like this, and feel free to follow me on social media with the links down below. That said, take it easy, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out guys, bye bye.